Yo, it's the convo start.
I got the world in my hands, the master plan, but I don't know why I keep calling, why I keep all of these girls in my shows. They loving me, but I don't know why I keep calling, why I keep calling you.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your man, Deonis, back in the episode of the Converse Podcast. As always, I want to thank y'all for tapping in, checking in, and doing the right thing, and that is keeping the convo going. As always, I'm going to give a big shout out to all our unofficial, official sponsors, starting off with Shea Bala 48. Shout out to Shannon Sharp, Chad Johnson, everybody involved over at Nightcat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody over there, Jordan Edge, the whole Mod Squad holding it down. Love y'all, this Cochran family. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to our unofficial official sponsors, Pure Fuel. But they are the official sponsors of the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's not forget that. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to their Pure Fuel athlete, VJ Edgecombe. You dig what I'm saying? Rookie game MVP, Rising Star MVP, same thing. Big game. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his teammate, Tyrese Maxey. First time All-Star starter this year. You know, congratulations to him. He will be the most improved player. We'll get to that in a second as the season winds down. You dig what I'm saying? But shout out to them. They are the Slash Brothers. Started here. If you heard it anywhere else, trust me, they heard it here first. You feel me? Because that's what we do around here. This is what we do around here. You know what I'm saying? We get the combo started. You know what I'm saying? Our unofficial, official sponsors. Big shout out to everybody over at the Remy Network. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. As always, man. Big shout out to everybody that's involved. Like I said, thank y'all for being here. You know where to find us. You know how to find us. You feel me? Get right into it because, as I said, the NBA season is winding down. We got about a good 20 to 25 games left in this season. You know what I'm saying? And big talk this week is why didn't Luka shoot? Can Luka lead the Lakers to a championship? We lost by one. Why did he shoot the ball? Why did he pass to LeBron? Come here. Luka or LeBron. You dig what I'm saying? So it was more or less of why didn't you make a shot? I gave you the opportunity. You was open. You know what I'm saying? Luka didn't seem phased. He gave his little, press speech. I'm sorry, it's on me, thing at post game. But I don't think he really cares. And guess what? I'm kind of all for it because at the same time we go through this every episode. Mr. Gray, come on. Yeah, thank you. Stephen A. Yeah. All right, so for 23 seasons, he has been the epitome of, a blend of Magic and Mike. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. He's a blend of what Magic and Mike did. You feel me? But not so much as Mike. If I was somebody to gauge it, I would say he's like Magic and Dominique. He has great dunks, and not even Dominique, because he's a strong version of Magic Johnson. That's just it. Like that's just it. I don't know. I can't put him. I can't make him Magic and Mike no more. I can't say because in the beginning I was one of the people that like he's like Magic and Mike. He's like he's a blend of the two. He's a blend of what Magic and like what you get with Magic, like Dominique and Jordan, like looking over everything, just going straight to the rim. Everything was straight to the rim in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He had some pull up jump shots and shit like that, but still, come on. But for 23 seasons, you've done your thing, sir. And like, there's no slight to you, but it's time to go home.
Nobody says that you can't do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you want to do. We all know that. I mean, this is what it is, okay? We know what it is. You have to do the right thing. You have to go home to the family, you understand? You gotta go home, okay? Look at me. You gotta go home. Smarten up.
Yes. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because if you look around, you're playing against kids that was in LeBron Jr.'s class that you watched him play against in high school at Sierra Canyon. You don't feel like you're running out your welcome now? Anyway, it's been 23 good years, my man. Like, let it go. I heard the stat earlier, you like 4 or 5 games behind Jordan for the most 30-point games in NBA history. One, who takes a stat like that? This is why I say that bronzexual has ruined the league with him and that other bronzexual, Mr. Gray. Don't fuck it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, yeah. If you think about it, I love everything LeBron has done as a player, but at the same time, I don't. I don't like it because you ruin teams based on your persona. You blackball players who don't play the way you need them to play, right? But then also, if it doesn't work for you and your system, because everybody knows LeBron doesn't play in a system. People say, "Well, he is the system." Yeah, fuck all that. You play accidental. You play, as Cole said, as other people said, it's accidental basketball. Like you driving and kicking the whole game. Everybody throwing up threes. This is what Mike D'Antoni has done to the fucking league. And whatever, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, Steve Nash and them didn't win a championship with that. Steve Kerr won the championship with Steph Curry and them running the triangle offense while shooting threes. Mr. Gray, like talk to them. Is he still up here? He's still up here? Cool. Because here's another thing, sir. You've won at your welcome to the point now that you have become the NBA's mockery. You went from being one of those guys to being, oh, he's just one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Your fans and them are defending the shit out of you every waking moment. Like, why does Rich have a podcast with Max Kellerman talking sports? Whatever. As far as the NBA goes, once this season ends, hopefully LeBron's gone, or he goes back to Cleveland, whatever the case may be, the Lakers will be free from the clutch of them, of the sport of their sports group. You feel me? You need to leave. I guess so. Listen, I'm not going nowhere, but listen. Going too far is where I go sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But as the rest of the league looks, I have got to get into it because we have some people who fighting for the finals and some people fighting the facade if they're actually worthy of going to the finals. Because in my opinion, we have OKC, who is the #1 clear-cut legit contender for the NBA finals. They're like the Bulls in the 90s right now. I don't see nothing slowing them down, except one thing. And during the 90s, the Bulls had that one thing that might get them. And for OKC, to me, is Wemby and the Spurs. Because out west, I'm going to just say it now. That's my MVP. The Alien. The Alien is my MVP. If I had a vote, if anybody's listening that has a vote, if you do it with your own eyes and I do the eye test like everybody else, Wemby's the MVP. Unless you pick Jokic. But I got Wemby as the MVP. And only because Jokic is averaging a double-double. I mean, a triple-double for the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, he putting up numbers. 28, 12, and 10. You know? And he's shooting 57%. Jokic is crazy. You know? Like, this is crazy. And 41.3% from the three-point line. And has 37 double-doubles this year. So Jokic, I could see Jokic being an MVP. You know what I'm saying? Because if he don't play, Denver is nowhere near where they are. You know? But I got Wemby, though. In my personal opinion, I'm taking Wemby. Because you got to think, the Spurs went from having 22 wins to 34 wins, and now they have what, 42 wins? That's mean. That's mean, San Antonio. Like, I don't know what Charles Barkley be talking about with the people in San Antonio, but your basketball skills, top tier. Top tier. So, I have Wemby as my MVP. So as we get to the rest of the field, you have the Pistons, you have the Spurs, you have the Knicks, Celtics, Cavs, Rockets, the Nuggets, the Wolves, the Lakers, the Raptors, the Suns, Sixers, and the Warriors. As you can see the records right there. I don't believe anybody on this list besides OKC and, like I said, San Antonio. Because I'm going to say it here now. I'm going to get it out the way. With the way the East looks, the Knicks aren't serious. They can't beat the Pistons. And they recently lost to the Cavs, who now have James Harden. And the Cavs are 6-1 with James Harden. So let's not forget that little X factor for Cleveland. Because Cleveland could be sneaky and get out that East. You know, help with the help of James Harden and Donovan Mitchell put together. The Sixers, they're, 6'7", 6'7", 76ers, whatever. The kids will love it. I don't know about the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got the Slash brothers. They got their things they got to work on and get better at. And you don't know what you're gonna get with Paul George coming back after his suspension, who people probably forgot he was suspended. And you never know with Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Kelly Oubre, he's been a shell of himself this season. He's there, but he's not there. Quentin Grimes is doing pretty good off the bench. Well, his roles are starting off and on. So we have to see how the Sixers play out. We have to see this. Because the NBA is going to be a nice little fight as the season ends. But who y'all got coming out? Who y'all got coming out on top? Let's not forget the Celtics. Shout out my man Kango Bill. We can't forget his fucking Celtics. Or the Celtic Warriors, how you want to address them. Because Jaylen Brown has been snapping all season without Jason Tatum. The Celtics are 38-20. They are second in the East. Tough. Very tough. Very, very tough. So, can't forget Ant-Man and the Wolves. Out west. Like I said, you got Jokic and the Nuggets. You got Kevin Durant on the Rockets. Young squad ready to fight. So we never know how this might play out. It's going to be a wild fight as the season ends. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, as far as the MVP race goes, to me, it's a four-man race. It's a four-man race. People have it as a three-man race with SGA, Jokic, and Cade Cunningham. I got Wemby because if you don't have Wemby, the Spurs aren't, it's the same old thing. The past few seasons before they got Wemby, they're not watchable. I mean, yes, you have Stephon Castle, you have Devin Vassell, you have De'Aaron Fox, you have Harrison Barnes, Carter Bryant from the dunk contest. He got a little exposure, let you know who he is on that team. You have Keldon Johnson. These are names you really don't know, but once you put Wemby in between, or like we put Wemby out there with all those guys, everybody gets to play. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets to play. Everybody gets a bucket somewhere somehow. So, watch out for the Spurs. Two teams I would never think I mentioned or show love to: Celtics and Spurs. Sorry, Laker Nation. I'm just doing my job. I love y'all. You know I love y'all. Like, we're not going nowhere. Let's see what else is going on. Because in the NBA, there's some things we got to talk about also. Like, we talked about the best teams. These teams that are the worst, that are getting ready for the draft, which is loaded with talent coming out. Supposedly, some of these kids will be coming out as freshmen. It'll be a bunch of one and dones. You might get some dudes who want to stay for 2 years, just because. You know what I'm saying? And come out next year with Bryce. Shut up. You know what I'm saying, LeBron? I show love. Like, come on, Bryce being a red shirt coming back next season for Arizona is gonna be good because right now Arizona is in the running for a national championship. You know what I'm saying? They are 25-2. So we'll get to college basketball in a little bit, but shout out to Bryce over there picking the right schools to go to. You feel me?
Billiano the Dono, everybody's favorite African Americano, a.k.a. Huck Turner. Yeah, you heard me, the coolest cat in a room full of jive turkeys, the meanest, the cleanest, brung all the women from Venus. Counting cash, not taking no jazz. They fuck with me because I'm sucker free. Got in a fight with a bear, made something to wear. Cooler than your nephew, smoother than some dress shoes. Yeah.